Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing for Thursday, May the 24th. We have beautiful conditions out there, mostly clear skies this morning and comfortable temperatures, and we're going to see those pleasant conditions continue through the end of the work week. Yesterday across the region we saw temperatures generally running in the 80s for daytime highs. It was a pretty warm day here at Wallops with a high temperature at 86 degrees. Then overnight last night, as that front moved through yesterday afternoon, we saw a drier air mass move into the region and temperatures falling to the low 60s for many locations, even the upper 50s for some. Baltimore and Salisbury coming in with readings at 58 degrees. We were at 62 degrees at Wallops. Over the last 24 hours, most everybody remaining dry with the one exception at Norfolk, picking up just a very stray light rain shower yesterday afternoon, with a trace reported at Norfolk. As of 9 a.m., temperatures in the low to mid 70s throughout the region under sunny skies. We were at 75 degrees here at Wallops. This morning's balloon information showing the freezing level at 12,500 feet, and our winds out of a northerly direction at the low levels of the atmosphere, becoming northwesterly in direction as we go up in height. A pretty dry air mass being pushed through the region with those northwesterly winds aloft. You can see the northwest wind at 30 knots at that 25,000 foot level. Looking at our infrared satellite this morning, you can see dry conditions along the northeastern United States. Some cloudiness off to our south associated with that frontal boundary, but we will remain mostly clear with very little cloudiness in store for us for the remainder of the day. Radar showing pretty much the same picture, high pressure in control, and just some shower activity off to our south into the southern portions of North Carolina. But for us, we'll see dry conditions here for the remainder of the day. Current surface analysis showing that frontal boundary again right into the southern portions of North Carolina. High pressure ridging over the northeastern United States, providing us with those very pleasant conditions. As we go through the day today, that high will start to shift but farther off the coast. We're going to see northeasterly winds develop here over the course of the next hour or so, and eventually see winds out of an easterly and then eventually the southeasterly direction as we go into the late portions of the day on Thursday and into the overnight hours for Thursday night. So looking at the evening time frame, you can see mostly clear conditions continuing, and then we'll see that high shift off the coast for Friday morning. Southeasterly winds will develop around that area of high pressure overnight tonight into Friday morning, and then eventually see more of a southerly flow develop on Friday, which will bring in some more humid conditions for the weekend, and seeing temperatures maybe a couple of degrees warmer than what we'll see today as well. Looking ahead to Friday evening, still dry conditions expected as that area of high pressure off the coast provides us with those dry conditions. Rain showers stay well west of the region. And then as we go into the day on Saturday, we'll see some of the moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico begin to be thrown up into the mid-Atlantic area. We'll see some upper level disturbances, very weak in nature, begin to move closer to the region as well. And we'll see a very slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm late in the day on Saturday. Most of that activity, as you can see on this map though, should stay west of the Chesapeake Bay, with just some minimal chances here along the Delmarva of some shower and thunderstorm activity, very isolated in nature. So looking at the next 24 hours, we're going to see very pleasant conditions today. Easterly winds developing in the afternoon, keeping us pretty comfortable around here with a daytime high of 80 degrees. Overnight tonight, expect those temperatures to fall once again into the upper 50s and the low 60s across the region. 59 degrees, the overnight low temperature expected by early Friday morning. And those winds should be very light under mostly clear skies overnight tonight. By tomorrow morning, expect those winds out of the south-southwest at around 5 to 10 knots under partly cloudy skies, and a temperature at around 70 degrees by 8 a.m. Looking at our 24-hour terminal forecast, VFR conditions expected throughout the next 24 hours. Looking at Friday, we'll see mostly sunny and pleasant conditions. Could be slightly more humid during the day on Friday, as we'll see those winds out of the south with a daytime high of 82 degrees. For Friday night, mostly clear and mild conditions. Again, more lower level moisture beginning to feed into the region. Areas of fog possible after midnight, a low of 67. And then for Saturday, expecting areas of fog possible during the early morning hours. Partly cloudy skies during the late morning and afternoon with a slight chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm during those late afternoon and evening hours of Saturday, for a daytime high of 84 degrees. So for the next 7 days, expecting again very pleasant and beautiful conditions to continue through the first part of the weekend. And as we get into the latter portion of Memorial Day weekend, we'll start to see a little bit more instability, some chances for showers and thunderstorms increasing as we go through that time frame. Again, could see a slight chance Saturday evening of a shower or thunderstorm, maybe even into the late afternoon hours of Saturday, but most of that activity should be toward the western portion of the Chesapeake Bay. And then we'll see the chances Sunday into Monday as we'll see a tropical disturbance developing in the Gulf of Mexico and produce some heavy rainfall for the coastal sections of the Gulf of Mexico as we get into the later portion of this weekend and continuing into the beginning of next week. Some of that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico will feed into our region, providing us with a chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we get into the beginning of next week. Not looking like an all-day rain event for either day, but we will see the chances for showers and thunderstorms mostly during the afternoon and early evening hours. That'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice day.